We love the snow. We are here for it, and that's what I want to talk about, because not just the milder low elevation rain, we are getting some much needed snow, not just into the Sierra Mountain range, but across many of the ranges throughout the West. But let's kick it off in California, in Big Bear, California yesterday. That snow dropping visibility. The roads were very slippery. Visibility wasn't great. It can be dangerous when you get this sort of weather at the higher elevations. It is a good thing for the ski resorts. Fox 11 LA was able to talk to some of those visitors that decided to cut their ski trip short because of the deteriorating conditions.
We came up and we thought we were going to ski a few runs, and we only got in 3, and then it's just crazy. You can't see in front of yourself, and we're heading home.
Too intense?
We're heading home, yeah.
Yeah, by the time the snow wraps up on Friday, we're talking about feet, several feet of snow. So be careful, because some of the snow can be intense. I do have a check-in on some of the snow totals, just to revisit this as we did at the top of the hour, but to break it down a little bit more. This is from Sunday, since Sunday, that we've been adding up the snow, and you have well over 2 feet. Sugar Bowl Resort still at the top of the list there. Blue Canyon, 31 inches of snow, and then you have Bear Valley, which we just showed, 28 inches of snow. Soda Springs, by the way, the fun little tidbit that we got out of Soda Springs, I know it says 28 inches, but apparently 24 inches was accumulated in just in 24 hours. So it was an inch per hour. So really easy snowfall rate to calculate. So that's a look at how much we've had. How much do we have to go? Well, we're going to continue to see the snow pile up. As we showed you earlier, we're falling from north to south. We've had so many winter weather reports, and with the radar, that's where I wanted to go. Radar. Here we go.
Yeah.
Was that your Mardi Gras dance?
That was my dance.
that was my dance. I keep it here.
I think that's been trademarked by a president or something, but yeah.
You do it better.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. I-80 with some of the snow, and when we come, this is why we had some of the higher rain totals, right? Just to the east of I-5, you have the snow at the higher elevations.
Yeah, you get the help of the Sierra. I mean, if you want to look at it as help, it starts to squeeze out that moisture a bit more, so it becomes a bit more efficient. Sacramento has been dealing with the rain all morning, you know, and that narrow hose of moisture is going to spray the entire Sierra. We're going to see the windward side really pick up the snow today.
Yeah. I mean, and I know we do have snow falling and winter weather advisories further north into Oregon, the Oregon Cascades up towards Washington, but the big impacts really are over California into the Sierra. So we do have quite a few winter weather alerts that extend into Nevada, into Utah, into Colorado, so the moisture does spread east. And the Sierra, again, started off December really nice, and then it just took a nice little pause.
When you look at these numbers, I don't know if January at all really played into this.
I think you're right, yeah.
December was, as you've been, very generous, so it's nice that we've had a head start. I mean, there were a couple of systems in January. We had one that was notable, but there wasn't this persistence, right? We're going into probably one of the snowiest stretchers all season long that we've had, and that is some good news. But it's one of those things that trying to get in and out of those resorts, I'm thinking of Robert Ray's live shot, which he's going to be here all afternoon, Bob Van Dillen about to take over. They have to get there. Yeah. So you are on the road. It makes it kind of dicey.
That's what Robert, right? Caltrans, DOT. I mean, everybody's saying just if you don't have to be on the roads, don't be on the roads. Yeah. It's just not going to be safe. And again, I know we looked at this with Steven, but let's do it again. That's a look at some of the timing. And important to point out, you even have the northern Ventura Mountains, the San Gabriel Mountains, so more of the transverse ranges into Southern California, also getting some of the snow as levels drop to about 3,500 feet.
Well, speaking of